Listen, the child is more led by the Spirit than a grown up person. Isn't it so true that a child lives way more by universal law than an adult? A child is led way more by the laws of nature than an adult. Okay. Yes, when a child's really young, they need its parents. Okay. I'm not saying that. Don't take what I'm saying to the extreme. But a child lives way more just naturally. They live way more intuitively. They listen to the intuition. They only want to do what they like and they enjoy. But we're the ones that teach them. You gotta learn to do things you don't like. You know what I mean? I mean, especially if you have kids. If you have kids, you know what I'm saying is true, okay? Because you see it. Or maybe they're grown now, but you can think back and say, yes, this is true. The child is the child is more led of the Spirit than a grown-up person. It is more natural. It discards policy. It shows openly whom likes and whom it does not. It has often more intuition. It will dislike a bad man or a bad woman when its parents see no evil in that person. Isn't that true? It knows, or rather feels, far more regarding life than its parents give it credit for. But it cannot voice its thoughts in words. Yet the thoughts are still there. It has not learned to train itself to the double-faced custom of the world, which smiles in your face and sneers behind your back. It is relatively natural. Its spirit for a time gives itself free expression. When the spirit loses its freedom of expression, when we pretend what we are not, when we say yes outwardly and think no inwardly, when we court only and gain a favor, when we feel anger or disappointment orientation within and pretend content and happiness without, we become more and more unnatural in all tastes and desires. Isn't this so flippin' true? And if this is speaking like worlds to me right now. We blunt and for a time destroy all the higher spiritual senses and powers. We become unable to distinguish truth from falsehood. We are unable to feel spiritually what faith means, much less to draw this great and indispensable power to us. And without this drawing power, the physical body must be cast off by the Spirit. I almost feel like reading this paragraph over again. Because it's so powerful. This paragraph is so powerful. You know, when he talks about a child. Okay, this is why Jesus in biblical text says, "Have faith like a child." It's because a child lives naturally by intuition. Okay, isn't it weird how children will just speak their mind, but yet we're the ones correcting them. Or once they go to school, once they go to daycare and school and kindergarten and first grade, they're corrected by their teachers. Oh, you can't do that. You can't say that. You can't think out loud. You can't just say you don't like it. You know what I mean? And this is when we become adults and older adults. Nowadays, most adults have identity crisis. They don't know what they want to do. They lack from decision. They're very, very indecisive. They're not living authentically. Most people don't really know how to live authentic because they've been brought up by their parents in the school system you have to be a certain way. You can't just be yourself or people's not going to like you. So people have identity crisis. Okay, when people have an identity crisis, it's usually healthy because they're really trying to figure out who they are. And you become more who you are when you follow your intuition. You say what you like, don't like. You stop doing things you don't like. You only do things you like, and you speak the truth, no matter if people like it or not. Now, don't take what I'm saying to the extreme, like I'm a narcissist or anything, okay? New visitor. But if you want to be free, tell the truth. If you want to be free, you have to live authentic. You have to be you. If you want to be free, be you.